In 1990, I had a roommate. He told me he could see auras, and I became obsessed with the idea of there being, like energy. And that was the start of what I did not know was going to become a spiritual path. I was just obsessed with the idea of energy healing that led me to chakras and all sorts of new age things, of crystals and tarot and astrology. And like that was the way that I went into it. And honestly, my motivation at that time was like, what else is possible? Like, if that's possible, what else is possible? That was the thing that really drew me in. But in my mind, what I was doing was just learning about what was possible, with the possibility that I might be able to help people, that I might be able to heal people, that I might be able to do other things. And what ended up happening is that as I was doing these things, thinking that I was just learning how to help other people and learning about what's possible in the universe, that my life began to change. The energy that was flowing through me, the tools that I was working with, the healing practices I was doing on other people, or the training I was doing to learn about healing, began to transform my life. And there came a point where I had to start asking, like, what is happening and how is this possible? It wasn't until I got to that point that I really began to start asking some deeper questions. But even then, it took me a good while before I really understood where it was all headed, what it all meant. In 2002, I met a man that I consider to be my guru still today. He left the body a few years ago, but he's still my teacher, my guru. And, it was starting to work with him where I started to actually understand, at least from a traditional perspective of a spiritual path, like, what is it that we're really doing? Why am I really doing this? What is this meaning? Where is it taking me? One of the things that he shared was, if you're going to get on an airplane, you want to know where you're going. And so he unfolded some teachings of like, hey, this is where this is all taking you. And if you don't want that, then I'm not the right teacher for you, and you really shouldn't be doing this. It was one of the first times that I really stopped to consider, like, why am I actually doing this? Where is this actually taking me? Because I had still been in the idea and the mindset of thinking, like, what else is possible? All this is really cool. Like, what else can I learn? What else can I experience? But it wasn't until I really centered into a deeper fundamental understanding of what a spiritual path really was about that I began to focus differently in terms of what I was doing.